Our Story Productions presents the Cocklebur Morning Show, where we weed out the big stories from throughout Sweet Swine County with Sally Sue and guest host, Ronnie Silage.
Oh, thank you, and welcome to the Cocklebur Morning Show, and welcome to you, Ronnie.
Well, thank you, Sally Sue. You know, when I found out that Bobby Ray was indisposed and you asked me to come here, I was delighted.
Actually, Ronnie, Bobby Ray is on assignment at the Sweet Swine County Museum. There's an exhibit there that is honoring the late, great Aunt Ella.
Aunt Ella. Yes, I read all about it in our newspaper, the Daily Boer. You know what it says in the exhibit? It says in the exhibit that Aunt Ella organized the first Elvis Club in Sweet Swine County, but then she gave it up because Hound Dog came out, and she thought Hound Dog made fun of sad-eyed dogs, and she's an animal lover, so she gave it up. But did you know, it also says in the exhibit, that she, during the Nixon-Kennedy debate period, she wrote a letter to Jack Kennedy saying, buddy, you wear some makeup. And we know what happened there, don't we?
Well, Ronnie, that's very interesting.
Did you know that Aunt Ella was also a musician?
No.
She played all county fairs everywhere. Okay. And she created the sound. It says in the exhibit, she created the sound that became the sound of Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Really? Oh, yes. well, Ronnie, she's great. That's great. But we need to get back to the Cocklebur Morning Show. Okay. Now we're going to join our world traveler who is discovering some of the great towns outside of Sweet Swine County.
Oh, hello again. Colonel Von Brager here. I was just going over some of my adventures here in my journal. Have I ever told you about the time I was on safari in Africa? Perhaps not. Or the time I flew over uncharted waters in the Black Sea. There again, perhaps I haven't shared that with you. Well, these are some of my adventures, and I'm going to be doing other adventures now in the South, specifically southern Minnesota, visiting towns and communities. In fact, we're taking an adventure today. Why don't you join me as we go to St. James, Minnesota. St. James, the county seat of Watonwan County in southwest Minnesota, offers a wide range of opportunities for recreation and relaxation, and the kind of hometown service and hospitality that will make you want to return. With recreational opportunities offered in their lakes, parks, and the St. James Bike Trail, St. James is bully good. Visit the St. James Area Chamber of Commerce to make St. James your vacation destination. Come on over and make yourself at home. And again, bully St. James. Bully. Well, let's discover some of the fine businesses and establishments as we continue our adventure.
Wow, Ronnie, that is another great town worth bragging about.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Now it's time to introduce our guests.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Sally, we are now going to have a guest from the town of Split Hoof.
Really?
And you know who's from Split Hoof?
Oh, yes.
Prairie Ann is from Split Hoof, and you know how I feel about her. In fact, she's always been my muse. I just love her. As the poet Larry had, I've got a poem for her. It's called...
Ronnie, our guest.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, from the town of Split Hoof, we bring you part-time prosecuting attorney, Kent Kingsley!
Welcome, Mr. Kingsley.
Well, thank you, but I would prefer to be called Reverend Bill.
Reverend Bill?
Well, you see, I'm part-time Reverend when I'm in Cornrow, and I'm part-time prosecuting attorney when I'm in Split Hoof.
Hey, now didn't I see you at Elmer Plow's trial?
Yes, you certainly did. But that's not really why I'm here. Not what I'm here to talk about.
No. Mr. Kingsley, I mean, Reverend Bill, I understand that you're opening a retail store in Split Hoof?
Yes, I'm opening a shoe store.
A shoe store? Oh, we need a shoe store.
Yes, I thought I'd combine my talents, you know, the reverend part and the fancy footwear part.
Sure,
so we're going to open Soul Man Shoes.
Hey, a shoe store. I need some work boots because I've been working a lot out at Aunt Katie's farm and Aunt Ella's farm.
Reverend Bill, what kind of shoes are you going to be handling?
We're going to have Sweet Swine County shoes. We're going to produce them in the county.
Okay.
My cousin Tina has set up a shop in her old barn.
I didn't know she did that.
Oh, yes. And we're going to produce most of them from Sweet Swine County pig skin.
Oh,
well,
what
can
a
we
good
see some?
idea. Yes.
Well, this is one that is not Sweet Swine County pig skin, but Ronnie, you said that you needed a work boot. This one
there you go, honey.
will protect you.
Right there.
It's waterproof. And it's mud-proof unless you get in too deep. And it's yellow because then you will never lose it.
These boots was made for
walking.
walking.
And it goes with your hat really well. It's so coordinated. It's great.
And then, Ronnie, for someone who is a little more into something a little more fancy.
Well, that'll take me forever to lace.
Actually, you only have to lace this boot one time. And then you take it off this way.
I bet that was Tina's idea.
Tina's idea.
Tina's idea. Oh, she's
and
such a
then you zip it
girl.
back up.
Oh, Tina, these boots was made for walking.
Of course, you know,
I think that's what she had
we
in
can't
mind.
forget the people who like the Western style.
Ooh.
We have this beautiful red
prairie
patent leather
My
boot
favorite
with
color.
white diamonds. If you go to Las Vegas or something, maybe it'll bring you luck.
Oh, never know.
We're only making them to begin with in men's sizes, but ladies, if they like the styles, certainly we'll make them in your size.
That's
Cool.
good. That's good. I
But
just
that's
love
got Prairie
this.
Ann written all over it. Prairie Ann written all over it.
Since we're in Sweet Swine County and the color of money is the color of pigs, we're adding a little pink to this boot.
Pretty. Nice.
Now, that's Prairie
I
Ann.
like the detailing.
That's Prairie Ann in April.
Well, don't you really think that this boot's really made for walking?
Woo! That boots is made
that-
for walking.
and
that's just what they'll do.
This is really nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You know, Ronnie, we know that economic times are not the best for everyone. A lot of people don't have a lot of gold in their pocket, but there's no reason why you couldn't wear this
Stunning.
Elvis Presley beauty.
Stunning.
Look at that buckle.
Yeah,
We're gonna reproduce this shoe
really?
just for whoever wants it.
Elvis again. Elvis again.
It is
Yep.
gorgeous.
Elvis, kind of a
I
theme
love that.
going here
It's
today.
Just, I
Elvis,
think so.
you know?
This
We're
is
also
beautiful.
going to produce this red, white, and blue beauty.
Oh.
I don't know if we'll have it done in time for the 4th of July, but this was
Beautiful.
originally produced during the presidency of George W.
Really?
Really?
They actually made them for him. I have a picture where he's holding
What, do you
one.
go golfing in these or what?
Well, if you have golf things on the bottom,
That's
Wow,
beautiful.
that is
That's
just
pretty.
gorgeous.
and if you're really not into the patriotic look, but you want something that's a lot like that, and you're more into the grape, you know?
A Merlot.
Yeah, or
That would
Merlot.
be a Merlot.
Here's this beautiful purple job. It's just like that one, you see.
Merlot bowling.
And we can
This
make
is
these, you know, in any
beautiful.
color combination you want. Any color combination you want.
Any kind of color.
Any color we can find.
Tina does that.
Yeah, well, we have the, you know, the pigskin dyed to the
Yeah.
color you want it. And since this is pig country, pink country, this is the newest model here. Summer sandals. When you look at these, you're wearing these in the summer. You can imagine how much money's going to be in your pocket when you sell those hogs in the fall.
That's right.
I
Sweet
And remember,
I see.
just remember,
Sweet swine sandal.
we may eat the meat,
It's
but we're going to
beautiful.
use the hide to make the shoes.
Oh.
Very clever. Very clever.
Right.
Look at this.
He's
It's
a
all this-
marketer.
And if you travel somewhere where you may be in a little bit of a precarious situation,
that.
this is great to look at, but hey, it's got steel toe, it's pointed, it may be a good protector.
Now, does Tina do this detailing?
Tina does all the detail. Her
That
favorite
is
design is the
gorgeous.
dragon design, but she can put
Look
any
at
design
that.
on there.
Look at that.
You know,
She could maybe put a pin?
she could put your cap logo right on there.
A pig.
You might have to check for the patent on
I
that.
could have
but-
some. I could have some corn shoes. Anyway,
corn shoes.
That's
talking about Elvis. Now, this is Elvis.
And Ronnie,
Older
when you
young.
get all
This is
duded up,
pretty.
really duded up, then you really should wear this job here.
Oh, look
Toto,
at that.
we ain't in Kansas anymore.
No, we're in Sweet Swine County.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh.
Yes, sir, Bob.
Wow.
Did you
Kinda
steal those
blinding.
from that museum up there in Grand Rapids? That Duke Garland Museum?
No, actually, we made those. We made those.
You made them. Okay. All right.
Wow, this is
Yeah, that's a sample.
this is beautiful.
These are all samples.
That's Reverend Bill. When is your store going to be opening?
Well,
up?
we're looking like maybe a month and a half or so.
Oh,
We
really?
actually hope so.
Oh,
But in the
okay.
meantime, you can travel, to the next county, to Martin, to the city of Fairmont,
Oh,
because we
okay.
have samples for sale at Mixed Nuts.
Mixed Nuts.
Fun store.
Great
fun
store up there in
Love it.
Fairmont.
Yes,
Yeah.
And you look
yes.
at those. If you don't like the colors you find now, we can make them in your color.
Okay, wonderful.
custom-made shoes.
Oh, that's great. Well, Reverend Bill, we would love to thank you for coming today and showing us all your samples, and we wish you luck with your new store.
Well, thank you. I've enjoyed it.
Yes, sir. That's just
It's
beautiful.
wonderful. Now let's join the Cocklebur Morning Show's friend across the pond, who is showing us communities and towns way outside Sweet Swine County that are spot on.
Spot on.
Hello, my name is Lady Dot, and I'm from Spottingham, England, and I've traveled the entire world with my dog Spot. After all, how could I not call my dog Spot? But I digress. I wanted to tell you about some of the exciting communities I've found here in southern Minnesota. So if you would like to join me, please pull up a chair and I will pour you a spot of tea. One moment, please. Gertrude, we need a teacup. This is the creamer. Thank you. My apology. As I was saying, please pull up a chair and we will explore some of these exciting communities together.
Windham, a lively, growing city, is the county seat of Cottonwood County, with its historic courthouse square as the focal point. There's no question that Windham residents enjoy an enviable quality of life. Windham has long been a safe, desirable community with excellent public services, schools, clubs, activities, and events. Visit the Windham Area Chamber of Commerce for information about this spot-on community.
Did I not tell you that that community is spot on? Why don't we have a look at a few of their businesses?
Lady Dot, you are right. Spot on.
Say, Sally Sue, have you seen who Urban Kate has rented her room to?
No, I
don't
haven't.
like the guy. And
don't?
you tell
Oh.
me, what's going on between Mrs. Swanson and Betty Thompson?
Yes, I know. Well, Ronnie, why don't we find out what's going on by watching the citizens of Sweet Swine County as they love and live as the corn grows.
Join us now for another exciting episode of As the Corn Grows. Today we join Prairie Ann as she tries to stay in Katie's good graces and Mrs. Swanson as she hones her matchmaking skills.
Ladies, good morning. How's everything going here? No time to talk. Gotta have me some coffee. Gotta get out there and sell them Domingo Flamingos, you know. So you ladies have a pink flamingo day.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I never. Mark my words, Katie Olson, you'll rue the day that you let that pink flamingo salesman rent a room from you. There's something strange about him.
Oh, I don't know. He's very quiet. He keeps to himself. I barely know he's here.
Well, still and all, what do we really know about him?
Let's go through his room.
No. You just sit right down. We are not going to go into his room and paw through his things. Oh, Miss Thompson.
Hello, Katie. I felt so awful coming without empty-handed last time without bringing you something.
Well, you shouldn't feel too bad. You saved her a trip to the emergency ward to get her stomach pumped.
You should talk. You and your sweets and eats have sent more people there than, the swine flu and the common cold combined.
Oh, well, now, ladies, let's not fight. This coffee cake looks good enough to melt in your mouth.
I thought you were holed up at the Horsefly Inn. What did you bake this in, your Easy Bake oven?
For your information, Cousin John allowed me to use his guest cottage. I have kitchen facilities, so I just whipped up the coffee cake.
I bet Aunt Minnie was glad about that, you harlot.
Excuse me? There you go, calling me names again. What is your problem?
Now, ladies, please. This is an awesome cornmeal coffee cake. Please.
Well, I certainly hope that you have your Dr. Ed on speed dial.
Oh, no, really, girls, look. That's yummy.
Meanwhile, at Edie's Cafe.
But Johnny, why did you let Betty Thompson move into the guest cottage?
Why? Can I be neighborly and generous to a local TV celebrity?
Well, I suppose. But you wouldn't even let your sisters move in when they had to fumigate their house last year.
Oh, you don't understand. My sisters, God love them, they're crazy. It's hard for me to even believe we came from the same parents. Besides, they got 5 cats, and the cats got fleas, and I just couldn't handle that.
Cousin John, can I get you anything else?
How about a piece of that cheesecake and freshen up the coffee there?
Norma, the mayor's order is up.
So why let Betty move in?
Betty is trying to take Mrs. Swanson's place in Katie's life.
So
she can feed me the inside scoop on what Katie's doing out at the farm.
Here's your pie and a fresh pot of coffee.
I thought Prairie Ann was your Matahari.
Well, she was, but ever since the fire, she clammed up. I guess she doesn't want to ruin her chances with Plow.
Elmer? Oh, she's in love with Elmer Plow.
Yeah, go figure. She's turned off the information faucet. Now I got to go drill a new well.
Our well's gone dry?
Not our well, Minnie. The Prairie Ann information well. Have some more coffee.
Meanwhile, back at Katie's house.
Betty, thank you so much for dropping by today.
It was my pleasure, Katie.
Good riddance. Ha!
This cornmeal coffee cake is fantastic. No wonder Betty Thompson got her own show, Cooking It Up with Betty.
Ha! Horse feathers.
All right. Betty's gone, and remember, we have to make that quilt for the New Hope Bible Church fundraising raffle, so we better get started on that, eh?
You know, Katie, I was thinking, maybe we should have a housewarming party.
Oh, well, I think this house was warmed up some time ago.
A party? Oh, I just love parties. I bet you've had a lot of parties with your celebrity friends, Katie.
Well, yes, I have. But parties are a lot of work, and
And besides, I don't know how to cook.
You don't know how to cook?
No.
Oh, pish posh. Anybody can cook. You throw a chicken in a pot, you add a carrot or two, a little salt and pepper, bingo, you've got dinner.
Yep, Mrs. Swanson knows.
Oh, you make it sound so simple, like it's a pinch of this and a dash of that, and suddenly I'm cooking like Rachel Ray.
Oh, don't you just love her? I mean, she showed us how to cook pasta the other day on TV.
Oh, Prairie Ann, settle down. I'll help with the cooking.
Well, okay. Why not? Who shall we invite then?
I know.
We could invite Elmer Plow and your hired hand, Ronnie Silage. Who else would we invite?
Well, let's see here. We could ask Prairie Ann, but I know how very busy she is.
Oh, I'm not busy. I'd love to come. Will your celebrity friends be there? What should I wear? What should I do with my hair? Oh, I've got to get my nails done. Oh, giddy up!
Whoa, Nellie, now you just slow down here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start small gathering, and we're going to work up to the gala. Yay! You talked me into it. Yeah. Now, I want you ladies to promise me that you're going to help me with the cooking, because if you don't, I'm going to have to serve everybody frozen TV dinners.
Well, isn't that a happy turn of events? Will Prairie Ann explode with excitement before the big day gets here? Will Mrs. Swanson trot out one of her prized secret hot dish recipes? Will Elmer Plow find out Katie can't cook? Find out next time on As the Corn Grows! Oh, I can't wait to see the next one.
Oh, I know. So do I, Ronnie. I just can't wait. But now let's join our own Johnny Happening.
Johnny Happening.
Yes, he's out there looking for the streets in Minnesota.
My name is Johnny Happening, and I'm on the case, a big case to find out about the downtowns in our story country. The boss wants answers to what's going on. So I walk the streets to find our downtowns that have become the greatest streets in Minnesota. The case is clear. Now I will take what I've learned to the big boss.
Oh, Johnny, show the big boss what you found. Ah, Johnny, this is another great downtown. A downtown rich with history and a hometown feel. Johnny, are you telling me this is all in Bloor's downtown? Johnny, shops, services, and entertainment. Show me some more.
It appears the talk is true. This is another downtown that has become one of the greatest streets in Minnesota.
Wow, Johnny, that is one of the greatest streets in Minnesota. Ronnie, what is it? Okay, Ronnie, would you like to read a poem?
Oh, I'd just be honored to read a poem,
Go ahead.
Sally
It would be
Sue.
wonderful.
Well,
We'd
you know,
love to
this
hear
one
it.
is about Prairie Ann. We was talking about her being from Split Hoof and all, and she's just been my muse for years. I kind of grew up with her, and we go way back. Anyway, this is called Ode to Prairie Ann.
Haven't we heard this?
No.
Oh,
This is a new version.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. Your giddy-up got me from the get-go, branding our hearts for the ages. Perhaps we should be put in cages, as together we, like the corn, grow and grow and grow.
Okay, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, the poetry of Ronnie Silage. Wonderful, wonderful. Now let's join once again Cocklebur Morning Show's favorite couple. who have discovered some of the greatest towns while they're lost in Minnesota.
Lost.
Lost.
So, Lars, I know we're lost in Minnesota, but let's just keep driving. Maybe we can see some more. I got these visitor guides, you know. Oh, there's a sign up there. I can tell you about this town. It's coming up right here, then.
Okay, Inga.
It says there's 5 area lakes that are a popular site for recreational activities any season of the year, Lars. Oh, Lars, we can see things like the Fairmont Opera House, the Pioneer Museum, and Heritage Acres. And Lars, they have an aquatic park and much more. Oh, Lars, look at the specialty shops. Now there's your shopper's paradise. Oh, that sure is a nice town. We're going to mark that on the map and come back then.
Yeah, Inga.
Can you believe what towns you can find when you're lost? Oh, it's amazing.
Every one of them's a poem.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you, Ronnie, for filling in for Bobby Ray today.
Thank you, Sally
It was
Sue, anytime.
delightful. Oh, yes.
Thank you, Reverend Bill.
Thank you. It was delightful. Good luck with your new store.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone for watching. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.